You're abducted by friendly aliens who kindly ask you to sing the song of your people. What song do you sing for them? Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I backquote him having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time. Circle of life. Very poorly but enthusiastically. Nansinganama Bajithi Baba. This is the first time I've ever seen the correct lyrics on Reddit. X-Files theme. You'll have to whistle it while standing in the mud and the rain and the mud, looking at two bodies. Down under. I don't care, it's not my country. Aliens need to hear it. Traveling in a fried out combi. On a hippie trail, head full of zombie. Twinkle twinkle little star undefined. OHH, you're so far down here, but that's perfect. A lot of these songs I don't know, but a nursery song. And one that shows how much we have always looked up and wondered about what's out there. That needs to be in our next space transmission. Our thoughts are aligned. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Smart. Try to scare the aliens off with tales of how everyone on Earth are kung fu masters who can move faster than lightning. Yeah, but they're friendly aliens. They're probably not gonna be too friendly anymore once they find out you tricked them. Mr. Blue Sky. Hey, you with the pretty face. Welcome to the human race. The aliens are bound to love this line. Fly me to the moon undefined. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars. I don't have the voice for Sinatra. Louis Armstrong, what a wonderful world. Too bad I'm singing it though. Louis could sing. Aliens might start dissecting me before I finish. This is actually a very good pick, and I hadn't thought of this before, but it's both happy with a tinge of melancholy, just like we are. If we chose to improve on our positives, rather than lament upon our negatives, we can make it as a species. Just my 2C though. The Immigrant Song. We come from the land of the ice and the snow with the midnight sun where the hot springs flow. I'm British. It has to be this. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Life's a piece of speep. When you look at it, life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. YMCA. Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. Young man, there are leaves all around. I said, young man, eat a leaf off the ground. I said, young man, won't it make a neat sound when you stuff them in your leaf hole? I'm putting on the Tarzan soundtrack and letting Phil Collins bring into galactic peace. I wanna know. Can you show me? The greatest song in the world. Tribute. Be you angels? Nay, we are but men. Some body once told me the world is gonna roll me. I just realized I've completely forgotten the words to a Canada. I got my first real 6 string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Rickroll a whole other race. We are no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Hooked on a feeling, blue Swede. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Inhales. Rasputin. Lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Oh. You touch my tra-la-la. MMM. My ding ding darn. Holy speep, I haven't heard this since like Burning Crusade era WoW videos. Baron's chat has entered the chat. Fruit salad, the Wiggles. Can you hear the people singing the song of angry men? Coming out my cage and I've been doing just fine. David Bowie, Space Oddity. Ground control to Major Tom. Careless Whisper. David Bowie, the man who sold the world. IDKY. But this song feels important. Great song. Always liked Nirvana's unplugged version of it. Country Roads. Not kidding. This was the first song that came to mind for me, and I'm not American or super into country. For what it's worth, John Denver was more folk than country. Grew up listening to him. And still do. Shame he died so young. Most of what he left us with were songs emblematic of their times, and I would have loved to hear his version of more eras. What song would represent humanity? Let the bodies hit the floor. Happy birthday. There's a version in every language. And aliens just stand there, awkwardly, hoping you to stop. Even polka. We didn't start the fire. Billy Joel. Joe McCarthy. Richard Nixon. Studebaker. Television. North Korea. South Korea. Marilyn Monroe. Ryan started the fire. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Duel of the Fates at full volume. Korab. Matab. Cornuoon. The Kuoob. Africa by Toto. On a school trip to Japan, we had a karaoke night, and every boy on the trip got up on stage to sing this song, and my friend accidentally announced it as Toto by Africa. Great night. I was in a pub watching a football game, and there was this really vocal tipsy arsehole who was ruining everybody's day. He shut up after he jumped up after a foul and shouted loudly Renatli Pef. The whole pub burst into floods of tears laughing at the guy. TBF. It was a penalty though. Roundabout. Yes. Kyle's mom is a big fat bitch. She's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, if there ever was a bitch. Amish paradise. As I look through the valley, where I harvest my grain, I take a look at my wife, and realize she's very plain. And that's just perfect for an Amish like me. You know I shun fancy things like electricity. 500 Miles by the Proclaimers. It's the one song everyone knows, and is united by, when it comes on. Scottish or no? All-Star. If I can sing it'll be Fortunate Son. You Callan in the Who Eyes to peep up the aliens? I've had Alouette stuck in my head nearly non-stop for 2 freaking years now. That's all they are gonna get. Rock Lobster. Okay, so this reminded me of a funny story I haven't thought of in a while. I was in college and a buddy and I went for a cruise to get high before Spanish class. We had driven up the mountain nearby in Vania, the Blue Ridge Parkway, and were on our way back down. We were just getting to where it flattens out, and I noticed a pretty sizable rock on the right side of our lane. Me, rock, buddy. Me, rock, buddy. Still driving towards it. Me, rock, buddy. Turns to me, rock lobster. Bam. Front right tire hits the rock and pops the tire. We pull over and change it. He never even noticed the rock. Just thought I was peeping with him. We were late to Spanish class. He dropped me off so I could head in. Professor asked why I was late, and I said flat tire. Then a few minutes later my buddy shows up and professor asks him the same. When he said flat tire, the professor didn't believe him. Sinful _ whiskers already used that excuse. So he dips back into the hallway where he had brought the tire with him. Lost track of him after that year and can't even remember his name. It's been so long. And Will always love yellow. Breaks saucer windows. I heard Dolly Parton wrote that song and Jolene on the same day. What a day. If it was a song for me, I'd say I will survive. For the song of my people it would be Super Freak. Bohemian Rhapsody. You will try. I will succeed. Just a small town girl. Living in a low only WORRLD. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy. Born and raised in South Detroit. Breaking the Habit by Linkin Park. Either that or It's a Great Day to Be Alive by Travis Tritt. Yes, I know it's country. Insert jokes here. But in all honesty, that song has managed to get me into many a bad mood and remind me to just enjoy simple things. Stand Up for India. Either Vodun or Rains of Castamere. Those two are the only ones I could sing from heart if I had no prep time. Country Roads. Take Me Home. I Bless the Rains Down in Africa. Shapoopy. Happy birthday to you. Bauvirum dui pirangaras mogens placidus. Bohemian Rhapsody. Or tell them we need to get sufficiently drunk and then bang out Mr. Brightside. So I'm thinking the form the alien takes is a giant head in the sky going show me what you got. Get for Rick and Morty. Mr. Blue Sky. All my exes live in Texas. Sussatod. Choke me like you hate me, but you love me. Holla back girl. Me singing the anthem underwater. Never gonna give you up. Foodsknugter funken. Love Sosa.